first theme we will be discussing in The Great Gatsby is the American Dream. The American Dream is defined as achieving a life of personal happiness and material comfort sought out by every individual. But can someone acquire the American Dream? Jay Gatsby is a good example of someone who is living the American Dream. After the war, he was broke, and he was offered a partnership with Wolfshine, and they both acquired a large sum of money. This is an example of the American Dream, going from having nothing to now living a luxurious life in the upper class. But is Gatsby truly happy with all that he has? Gatsby throws many parties but does not socialize in them, and the only thing he cares about is trying to meet and get back the one true love that he met before the war. So even Gatsby, someone with all the wealth and luxurious items anyone could ever want, is still unhappy with his life.
Mr. Wilson is another man who some might say has achieved the American dream. He's not very wealthy and gets by paycheck to paycheck, but he has worked hard his entire life and owns his own company, has a loving wife, and is overall satisfied with how his life turned out. Some say the American dream is working hard to achieve the most you possibly can, which is what Mr. Wilson has done, but like Mr. Gatsby, he wants more than what he has.
Mrs. Wilson's American Dream is simply to become a wealthy woman without having to work for her wealth. For this reason, she is having an affair with Tom, a wealthy upper-class man who inherited all of his money from his parents. Mrs. Wilson is accustomed to having expensive things, and she loves the fact that Tom can buy her anything she wants. That's why she leaves her husband, who lives in West Egg and who works very hard, but they The second theme we will be talking about is the social class system. And every society has a social class system. No matter how much people try to avoid it, there are always those people who will be wealthier than others. And the stereotypes for the different social class systems exist too. The rich always look down on the poor, thinking that they're dirty and uncivilized, while the poor look down at the rich, thinking that they're all inconsiderate and greedy.
Many different social classes appear frequently in The Great Gatsby. Mrs. Wilson belongs to two class systems because her husband is middle class, and her affair with Tom incorporates her into the upper class system where she is happy with all the things she can now afford with Tom's money.
Even the islands where the story takes place are separated by social classes. The rich usually inhabit the East Egg, and the working class resides in West Egg.
Class is a big theme in The Great Gatsby. And some characters, for example Daisy, she would not even consider marrying someone who's not in the upper class. The Great Gatsby does a great job in portraying the roaring 20s on how many people became rich. A new class was born, and with it became more accustomed to expensive things and luxurious items.
It's a mighty nice day being rich and all. Look at that corpse over there. Yeah, sure. I guess this guy wants some money. Here. Oh, no! I got one. Here, have some money. Thank you. You're welcome. Buy some shoes. Don't use it for drugs and alcohol. I won't. Okay. It's nice being rich. Too bad that guy is poor over there. Well, anyway. So, this is where I live. This is all my house. These are servants and slave people. These are all my cars over here. All mine. But I ride that one because the others ran out of gas. That is the entrance to my home. That's where I live. Inside I have a personal gym, a personal basketball court, a cafeteria, and other crap that doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna go visit my neighbor from the other class. Oh, hello Edward, old sport. Why don't you come inside? Sure. Come faster. Run. Oh, Edward. So, what'd you do yesterday? Went to work. I went and I raced my cars, and then I raced my horses. No problem at all, chap. Anyway, I raced my cars and my horses. I had a pretty good day. I haven't worked for over 40 years because of all this routine I got.
That's cool.
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
I'm an English teacher.
Oh, do you like what you do?
No.
It's a bad job, right?
Yeah. The students talk all the time.
Yeah, it must suck to be an English teacher. I would hate to be that kind of person. Like, what do you do at home? Just grade essays? That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, no lie.
Yeah. So, then we're done with sport. This is my big cafeteria where I eat alone.
Why do you eat alone?
Because I was focusing on making this money, so I didn't really build up a family. I just sit home alone, don't do anything but work. It's not that happy of a life. Anyway, let me show you my gym. So anyway, that's pretty much my house. And this is my personal gym.
Oh. Why don't we go inside?
Well, you can't because my personal NBA team is practicing in there. Well, I gotta get back to work alone. So get out of my house.
Alright, I'll go home. Is there something wrong?
What? No, everything's awesome. This nice man just gave me all this money, and I could finally afford to give my wife and kids food.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's the best day of my life.